Hello everyone, myself Prithviraj Tamve. Today we are here to conduct TPO's second activity, that is pre-topic talk. Now I am here with team Star Catchers to conduct this activity. First of all, I call the name of members and then they will talk on their topic. So let's start with leader Madhura.
Thank you, Prithviraj. Hello, everyone. Myself, Madhura Gokhale. I am from second year civil. Today, we are here for our second activity arranged by TPO, that is pre-topic talk. Now, I am going to share my views on plastic pollution. This topic is related to all humankind on the earth and become one of the dangerous issues. To solve this problem, first we need to understand what is plastic and how does plastic cause pollution. Plastic is made from toxic materials such as benzene and vinyl hydrochloride. Because of its nature of production, unfortunately, plastic is so durable that Environmental Protection Agency, that is EPA, reports every bit of plastic ever made still exists. Plastic pollutes our water. This causes shortage of clean water, and thus we cannot have enough supply for all. All five major oceans on the earth are accumulated by plastic. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is the largest accumulation of plastic in the world. So it harms marine life also. Moreover, it running our soils and lands. Uh, Soil fertility is depleting and disease-carrying insects are collecting in the landfill. Burning of plastic leads to the release of poisonous chemicals, so it leads to the air pollution. Now we have to take initiative for reduction of plastic pollution by using alternative methods. Nowadays, people can actually aware about this situation and stop using plastic bags. Using bags made from paper is a smart way to reduce the plastic pollution. Instead of throwing plastic bottles, we can collect them and give them to the companies for recycling. Government policies for recycling of plastic waste and cleaning of environment also be helpful. Government has also decided to use plastic waste in the construction of roads, and it is stated that roads made from plastic waste are so durable against extreme weather conditions. But when everyone takes pledge to minimize the use of plastic, then we will be able to manage the plastic pollution. Thank you so much.
An informative view from Madhura, which is useful for us. So next we will have Pratiksha.
Thank you, Prithviraj. Hello, everyone. I would like first of all to thank to the organizers of this activity. Let me introduce myself. I am Pratikshani Chogle from second year civil, and today I am going to talk about the topic village versus city. If you are living in India, then you must be aware of both city and villages. Except the few who have never been to village, the general perception of the people living in the India or living in the cities is that life in a village is difficult or it's like a punishment. Such views only arises out of ignorance and lack of information about the values that village holds. In this comparison, I would like to add a Hindi quote which is सुना है उसने खरीद लिया है लाखों का घर शहर में सुना है उसने खरीद लिया है लाखों का घर शहर में लेकिन आंगन दिखाने आज भी वो बच्चों को गाँव लाता है Life in a city has its own advantages. We all know that. But it's also expensive. On the other side, simple life, village life is hardly required anything more than a square meal 2 times a day. City offers us comforts than the villages, but it's also influenced by engagements that really don't matter to us. In cities, people values the things more than the peoples and relationships. They judge each other and take create their relationships on the basis of mutual financial status and materialistic possession. This self-centered attitude is absent in villages. Villagers values the people and the relationships more over the materials. In the last, I would like to say that there is a huge sense of loneliness as people leave villages and move to the cities. It's hard to find that human connection as you move away from where they started. Thank you so much.
A good review from Pratiksha on city versus village topic. So next we will have Samskruti Mane.
Hello everyone, I'm Samskruti Mane from second year civil. Today I'm going to talk on the topic generation gap. As we are very much familiar with it, right? We often hear and talk about the generation gap. Generation gap is the difference between the people who take births in different time periods. But this is not the correct definition of generation gap. This is partially correct. The correct definition of generation gap is difference between the juniors and seniors in terms of their ideas, behavior, culture, and thinking patterns. The generation gap has both positive and negative impacts. It has more positive impact and it is helpful for emotional and social development. Seniors are get chance to share their cultural values and traditional values, and children learns from it and develop their social skills. From this intergenerational learning, both sides can make development of understanding of diversity. Conclusion is that we should healthy we should have healthy interaction and communication with the both peoples in gaps, so that this generation gap will be helpful for us for our entire life. Thank you so much.
In today's life, the generation gap is a vast topic. So good review from Samskruti. Next we will have
Shivani.
Hello friends, good evening. I'm Shivani Jasing Khandekar from second year civil. Today I'm going to speak about internet. The internet is a vast network that connects the computers all over the world. Sir Robert E. Kahn and Sir Went Cerf invented the internet. Internet has really brought the world together, and the distance between the two persons is not distance today. We all know the technical advancement happening in the world. One of the major attributes to the technical advancement is the internet. Internet consists information of all, such as spiritual knowledge, mythology, education, sports, games, entertainment, arts, etc. Nowadays, in a COVID-like situation where students and teachers cannot meet in physical mode, internet has become intermediate between them and connected them in online mode. Though it is difficult to understand in this platform, still internet has kept education going on. Internet is bringing people closer to the culture and making it more easily and quickly accessible. One would say internet is not just technology, but it is an artifact in its own right. People can enjoy internet by reading jokes, playing games, watching movies, and thereby they get relaxation and happy moment in their life due to internet. Moreover, people got mentally harassed, and people swamp in their work can motivate themselves by listening motivational lectures and reading books, and they can motivate themselves. Though internet is a time reducing and handy device and source, it can cause at distraction, addiction, wastage of time, cheating, distraction, etc. So we should be aware of this. It's all about internet from my side. Thank you.
in today's life, internet is a basic need. So a good review from Shivani. Next we will have Saili.
Hello everyone, my name is Saili Tirandas Padtare. I'm here to present my topic, which is digital privacy. So, digital privacy means the protection of our information of individuals who use digital mediums. Just imagine if I'm your enemy and you want to kill me, and if you know everything about me, then it is very easier for you to destroy me completely, even without meeting physically. And that is the power of information. Digital privacy refers to how much your personal, financial, and browsing data remains private when you are online. It has become a growing worry about browsing history and personal data at increased risk. To give one example, a recent case where researchers linked to Cambridge Analytica (CA), which is a political consulting firm, had accessed the details of 50 million Facebook users. These details is used during election with personalized messages. So many people in our country underestimate the importance of online privacy, but they should be aware how much information they are sharing on social network and browsing. Whatever web-based services we use, such as Gmail, Hotmail, or Yahoo, we must be familiar with privacy policies of those services and before logging in or signing up, and we must be careful before press agree. In the end, I would like to say thanks to everyone. Thank you.
Today we are in 21st century and we know there are multiple social media. So we need digital privacy. So good review from Saili. Next we will have Vishwanti.
Hello everyone, I'm Vishwanti Shinde, and today I'm gonna share my views on life without phone. Yes, I know, we youngsters can't imagine a day without a phone as they are very handy to us. We all are familiar with the fact that life without phone will not be as easy as it is now, but it will not be that difficult at the same time. No one in the whole world can't deny the fact that life without can't deny the fact that phones are so efficient that they have recouped certain things in our life, for example, alarm clocks, calculators, etc., which have reduced our burden. On the other hand, we have become so accustomed to our phones that it has turned into the biggest distraction of our life. Moreover, the significant disadvantage of our life without a phone is that we are unable to communicate with our relatives and friends sitting far away from us. In the nick of time, smartphones are of great use. With the help of internet, we can access the tremendous information. They are the best means of entertainment for us. We like to play several games, watch few movies during the long boring weekend when we have nothing to do. Cell phones play an important role in smooth running of business enterprises as well. But as we know, everything has its ups and downs. Excess use of phone is menacing. Several studies have also shown that one of the major reasons for skin problem is the bacteria present on our skin. Several types of research have also insinuated that use of smartphone has slowed our brain development activity, especially in children. And there are many more health issues like these. We all know that currently many of the people have stored their information on their phone. In this case, there is a threat of privacy leak as well. In a nutshell, there is no doubt that we got a boon in the form of mobile phones from modern day technology. But as every coin has two sides, just like that, world without mobile phones also have both positive and negative impacts. All we need is to use the technology for right purpose and gradually reducing negative use with passing time as well. Thank you.
As we know, phone is used in various works and even if performing a small work, we need phone. So a nice review from Vishwanti. Next we will have Pallavi.
Hello everyone, myself Pallavi Dilip Sawant from second year civil. We all know that electronic gadgets are just like our basic nowadays. They are meant to make our lives happier and easier. but they contain toxic substances. So e-waste is one of the emerging problem in developing countries. Some toxic substances can have adverse impact on human health and the environment. In India, the electronic waste management assumes greater significance, not only due to the generation of our own e-waste, but also dumping of e-waste. One of the known solutions of e-waste is recycling. Recycling is the process of changing waste material into useful materials so that we can get useful materials without any harm. Landfills are also prone to uncontrolled fire, which can release toxic fumes. Disposal through burning is also dangerous. Contains toxic metals. There should be proper management of e-waste so that we can live a healthy life and healthy environmental life. Thank you.
In today's life, we are using lots of electronic devices to perform our tasks and make our life easier. But we also need to do e-waste management. So, good review from Pallavi. Next, we will have Sharwari.
Hello everyone, myself Sharvari Patil from SY Civil. Today my topic is online education. Education is a very important part of our life. It can make our future or break as well. If we talk about online education, it is a process of teaching and learning in the online mode through the digital platforms. It enables students to acquire knowledge in the online mode. In the changing era where everything is going digital today, the education is also not behind in this matter. The COVID 19 pandemic or the coronavirus, which has affected almost all the areas of human life, including the education. So, it is needed to promote online education today. The government of India has launched the Bharat Padho online campaign to reduce the loss of education during the corona pandemic. Actually, it underscores the importance of online education. We should keep in mind that there are some practical drawbacks of online education along with the benefits, and we have to take care of it very properly. If we talk about the impact of online education during lockdown, where all the schools and colleges were closed and the teachers were teaching us in the online mode. Along with this, there were some online digital platforms like Byju's and Unacademy, which were teaching us and providing their services free of cost in the online mode. So it can be said about online education that there are some problems or the challenges which has to overcome. But the benefits of online education are more if we talk about current situation. Again, on the basis of current situation, it can be said that the online education has a very great future and it is bringing a revolution in the field of education. Thank you so much.
An informative review from Sharwari. So, thank you for giving this. Next, we will have Arya.
Hello everyone, my name is Arya Balasar Mani. Today I am going to talk on the topic women empowerment. As we know that women are the half population of our world, even with such accurate knowledge and understanding, the sad reality prevails. In the society and the world in which we live, we see that women are not given a role to play as a decision makers. Then how do we expect the world to grow when the decision makers are the patriarchal men from the society? They make the decision on behalf of women without even consulting and asking for their opinion. The general idea of empowerment is to include others who are mostly neglected in decision-making process. Earlier, the role of women as decided by men was to learn household works, get married at a young age, and problems like dowry, even tolerating many and tolerating many things in their married life. But now we can see that women are stepping out of their house to get jobs, support themselves and their families, unlike ancient time. So this way, even out and functioning must shift time. This shift won't be overnight. It will be slow and gradual. The first step must be The exploring them to the economical sphere and creating more opportunities, be like in any sector, IT, corporate, banking, law, etc. When more opportunities are created for women in terms of education and profession in the field of their interest without any limitation or restriction, it is empowering. And it is the high limit that the gender losses are challenged and the norms are broken. Economical empowerment comes when they treat the men and women differently economically. They should be paid accordingly to their work. The most important is educational empowerment, as education is a great level and brings everyone at the same footing. As it doesn't matter whether it's a man or woman until their jobs are done. So education should not be denied to girls, which is still unfortunate in many parts of our country. It is that this educated girls becomes women with self-confidence, intellect, conscience, and they even try to explore themselves in many other fields and become their own decision makers. So education plays an important role in empowering women, as this will bridge all other gaps in our society and we as a nation will prosper. Thank you.
Like the phone and net, women empowerment is must in today's life. So thank you, Arya. Lastly, we have Snehal.
Hello everyone. Good morning. I am Snehal Bhaskar Grohe from second year civil engineering. Today I am talking about smart farming. We can also say that smart farming, the future of agriculture. Firstly, what is smart farming? Smart farming is managing the farms by using advanced technologies such as then sensors, the Internet of Things, that is IoT. This is developing a third green revolution. Smart farming can improve the quality of product using sensors. Drones can gather information such as fertility of the soil and nutrient content. Smart farming saves plenty of time for farmers because they will have to visit the field a lesser number of times than when using traditional farming techniques. Smart farming technology is not just for agriculture lands, it can help in managing livestock. For example, drones can identify the sick animals to prevent the spread of disease. As we know that the world population is increasing, so because increasing population demand for food farming will help in achieving food security for all by improving agriculture productivity. Then so smart farming is very advantageable. Smart farming have many advantages such as increasing productivity of farms, reduce work for farmers, and so on. So many. It is very much needed as the demand for food is increasing. Lastly, I say that smart farming is the best technology for agriculture always. Thank you.
A good review from Snehal on smart farming. So now we can conclude. Madhura, you can conclude now.
Yes, all of the 10 participants of the star catchers are done with their topic of speech with their excellent views. And I conclude that the second activity, that is pre-topic talk, is over here. Thank you so much.